Hey folks, this is John Oakes here with Hagster's Hot Rods, and today here in our Homer City, Pennsylvania showroom, we have yet another addition to our inventory, and this one is coming to us by way of a consignment customer. So this was brought to us with hopes to go ahead and sell it. A very, very nice 01 Corvette here. Again, kind of like the Prince song, Little Red Corvette. This car is a really nice example here of what a Corvette can be for you. Done here in the torch red exterior. We'll give you just a real quick rundown of the car, all the basics about it before we begin our walk around on it. So the torch red exterior, that is factory correct color. As a matter of fact, everything about this is basically factory correct on this. So the engine that's in here, as far as the beginnings of the drive line, this is the LS1 5.7 liter motor here. This one has the 4L60E automatic transmission, and it is all finished up with the actual factory correct rear end. It is a POSI unit, and it has a 315 gear in that unit. As far as the steering and brakes, we do have power steering, obviously, for the Corvette, along with power brakes, and it is four-wheel disc brakes also all the way around. And of course, as far as the wheels and tires, the wheels are your factory 5-spoke Corvette wheels, nice polished aluminum wheel here, and it does in fact have the general G-Max tires on it on all four corners. Now with the Corvette, you had the 17-inch wheel on the front, 18s on the back, so your tire sizes do differ because of that. You've got two 45 ZR17s on the front, and then two 75 40 ZR18s on the back, but again, all matching tread pattern. Again, the general tires, the G-Maxes, very good performance tire there for it too. So with that, we'll go ahead and start our walk around. So again, the condition of the paint here, overall, really good shape here for the 01 Corvette. Again, nice, smooth, and shiny, that torch red. As far as your wheels here, you can see the wheels are in really nice shape on this car here, all polished up, nice and shiny on all four corners. And you can take a look as we go around the car. The tires, like I said, tires are all in good shape here, and I've already gone over the name brand and the sizes of those. So again, a good performance tire for you. On our Corvette, we've got these chrome LS1 5.7 liter badges here on the front fenders. All of your vent work and so forth on the body work here, all of which are in good shape here. It kind of looks like the mesh screens and so forth. Really nice look for the car, kind of really, you know, stands out whenever you're up looking at it here. As far as the doors go, I know with a lot of our classics, we always go over things like door gaps and elevations and so forth like that, but really not necessary on a car like this. I mean, it's exactly the way it would have came from the factory. So again, all your gaps and so forth here, nice tight gaps, everything seals up nice and tight. The actual windows here on the car, obviously you can see that these are tinted, both your side glass as well as the rear glass back here. And then you've got the black trim or the black molding around, which is all in fairly good shape here. The only thing I see is just on the very back trim work back here, you see a little bit of where it was maybe rubbed off a little bit here. But again, you could easily touch that up with a little bit of like satin or flat black there. Again, the glass is in great shape. There's no chips or cracks anywhere in it. And again, all your seals and stuff, we'll open it up so we can really take a good look, but everything seals up nice and tight on this car. Of course, we've got the dual mirrors here, passenger and driver side, body colored mirrors. They're in excellent shape. The glass in the mirrors is in excellent condition also. Now let's go ahead and open our door up. Take a look at our interior here for the first time. So you've got the all black interior. Obviously, you've got the bucket seats up front. Seat belts are all there. You've got all the safety features that it would have come with from the factory. All your airbags and such, all intact and all, you know, ready to go there in case you would need them. As far as the instrumentation, the dash and all your gauge clusters, everything is all factory original for this car. Nothing has been changed out and all is in working order. So the steering wheel, all of that is all factory. And again, you've got all the power accessories too. Your seats, driver's side here is a power seat, so you'll be able to adjust that with the ease of a few buttons underneath there. You got the full length center console there with your automatic shifter. You've got your climate control, and then it does have a Pioneer AM, FM, CD, MP3 player there also, and all of that is coupled with the Bose sound system that's in this car also. So you'll be able to listen to your music, your radio, and have good sound quality for it as well. As far as your door panels are in great shape here too. Again, you see your reflector down here. Again, your power accessories, your power door locks, your power windows, and your power mirrors, all at the touch of a button there on your door panel there for you as well. So ease of access there. And like I said, your weather stripping and your seals here, all of which are in good shape all the way around the car here. There's no rips or tears, no cracks, all securely anchored, just like over on the door here. As far as your weather stripping and your little rubber bump stops, all of that all intact. So that is pretty much it for the interior, at least from this side. We close our door, it shuts nice and easy. The other thing too is, like on your door handles, a lot of times you'll see some wear and tear on those, some maybe a little scratches and so forth, but not on this vehicle. All your paint is in excellent condition here. No marks whatsoever in these pockets or anything. So again, really nice condition. The roof also, this is a removable roof, so that'll get you the freedom there in the hot summer days when it's really nice out. You can pop that top off and just run roofless out on the highway there, get the breeze through your hair there. Makes it a really fun ride for you. Fuel door here, that is in fact working. Again, that's going to have your button on the inside. You just pop that to get to your fuel fill neck. The wheels and tires, you see the wheels back here on the rear in excellent shape. Your side marker lights here, again, lenses are in great condition on those. Also, like I said already, you've got that tinted rear glass here. Looks really good on this red car. And again, it does have the rear defrost here also. So again, you won't be fogged up or anything in the mornings. You'll be able to come out, hit the switch for it. And again, that will de-thaw anything that would be back there. As far as the tail section of the car, again, you've got the plastic or the urethane bumper for the Corvettes here. Your tail lights here, that lenses on all four are all in excellent shape. There's no chips, no cracks there. Even your third brake light here is in great condition. Of course, you see that Corvette embossed in that rear bumper cover there. Again, just really nice looking. The backup lights, same thing. No chips or cracks in any of those. And if we look all the way at the bottom, you see the ending to the exhaust. Those four oval shaped tips there for the exhaust, which exhaust on this car, all factory also. It includes the factory cats, factory mufflers, and factory piping there also. Now the actual trunk of the car, I guess, or cargo area. Let me grab the key for that. I forgot to grab that, but it does function. Just come right back here and we'll get that open for you. So with the click of a button, you'll see it pops right open. We raise that up. Again, it's on struts. So again, those assist you in raising that up and they hold it up all by itself. The underside here of your cargo area or your trunk or whatever you want to call it here, this is all in excellent condition underneath here. Again, there's no discoloration or anything. You've got your bump stops here. Everything looks great. If you look at your seal all the way around here, your seal is in excellent shape here. It looks brand new. Same thing with your carpeting inside the cargo area here. The carpet is super clean. The whole interior of the car is super clean. You've got the floor mats that we always put back here so that you can see the condition of the carpeting up in the actual cockpit of the car. And then you've got these little panels in here. All that is there, it's just storage area. So you just kind of pop open your storage panel, raise it up, and you've got little storage areas that you can put things in. Of course, your center one's going to be a little bit bigger, but you got the locks. You just push those back down again. Speakers back here to complete that Bose sound system. So again, that is pretty much the cargo area to the Corvette. Looks really, really nice back here. And again, it shuts very easy. We'll go around the passenger side of the car next. Again, we'll just kind of, you know, looking at the panels all the way up along the side of the car, nice and straight. Your side marker lights on this side are in great condition. We come up here now to the door handle, same thing here. There are no wear and tear marks whatsoever in the pocket here. Nice paint in here, even on your door. The handle itself, the mirror again is in excellent shape. There's no nicks or anything in that. Glass is in great shape. No chips or cracks in your passenger side window either. And again, all of your trim, all of your moldings on this side are all in great condition here. Now we'll open up our door from the passenger side. That way we can take a look at both sides now. Again, the upholstery is in great shape. I don't see any real rips or tears anywhere in the interior, all of which looks good. You've got the Corvette embroidered in the seat backs there, so that looks good. Carpeting, no rips, tears, or fading there. And again, you've got power seats on the passenger side as well here too. So that's sometimes uncommon for a lot of cars, but on the Corvette here it does have the dual power seats. And again, weather stripping and seals are all in great shape. Bump stops for the door are there too. So everything looks good on this side. And again, that shuts easy. So we'll just kind of come around. Again, you've got the matching badges, condition of the wheels, all of which are all in great condition. And we come around to the front end of the car. So again, you've got your front bumper cover here. Again, it's in really good shape. Again, a car like this, having a low front end like that, you would expect it to be stone chipped, you know, a little bit. But on this car here, it actually looks really good. So again, whoever owned this car, they took really good care of it. They probably were very sure to give themselves lots of room between them and the car they were following. That way you didn't get any of that stone chips or any kind of damage like that to the nose. So again, the paint is in really nice shape on the nose of this car. Of course, you got the cross flags emblem here. You've got the Corvette license plate also there. And obviously with the Corvette, you've got those flip up headlights and they do function. So again, all your paint and so forth on the covers are in great shape. The hood itself is in great condition too. And if we go up here to the windshield, again, there's no chips or cracks in the windshield. All of that looks good. Obviously, you've got the tinting up towards the top of the windshield and the black trim all the way around. Wiper arms, wiper blades, those are all in good condition too. Let me go ahead and pull the hood release, and then we'll go ahead underneath the hood and we'll begin talking about the drive line here before we finish up. So with the hood popped, we'll raise that up. Okay, and I'll move to the other side here. Now again, not too much to really go over here other than it is the factory correct motor here, numbers match motor, the 5.7 liter LS1 350 motor here. Good power plant here, good reliable power plant, and it's a motor that if you wanted to do some performance things to, very, very affordable to do that, and it's a popular platform for doing, you know, just various performance mods to the motors. It's got the factory intake on it, map sensor, all that stuff. That's all factory. Factory radiator and cooling system. It's got the dual polar fans, the electric fans there. Like I said, it's power steering, power brakes, disc all the way around the car, all four corners. Just everything about the car is just all, like I said, it's all factory original. Like I said, even to the exhaust. I mean, factory exhaust, the whole thing, the factory cats, the factory piping, and factory mufflers and exhaust tips on the car as well. And as I mentioned there earlier, behind the motor is that 4L60E automatic transmission with the factory Corvette rear 315 gear POSI unit in that rear end. So that's pretty much it as far as our walk around goes. And this is a point of the video that I always try to remind everybody out there that if you aren't watching our video on our company website, please go there and do so, because you'll be able to view upwards of 100 photos of the car, any of the cars that we have on our site. That's what we do there, inside, outside, underneath, everything. We also do the video, and then of course we do the engine run at the end of all of that. You'll see the retail pricing, you'll see you know, all of your options and description and everything like that. Now with this being a consignment car, it would not be eligible for the warranty, but again, if you're just going to our website in general and taking a look around at what we do have, you'll see cars on there of which that we do include warranties, or ones that we include shipping for those. As far as like add-ons and so forth, I'm not sure that there's really anything you would want to do to a car like this. I know a lot of the Corvette owners like to keep them as original as possible. So with that said, you're probably not looking to do any kind of accessory add-ons or upgrades or so forth like that. But if you were interested in doing anything, all I would say is reach out to us. We do all kinds of different installations here. Just let us know what it might be, and we'll be glad to get you pricing on parts and labor for that. So with that said, we're pretty much done here with our walk around. We'll take a moment just to close this thing all up, and then we'll get it on our lift so that we can go underneath, show you the complete underside right before we fire this motor up and let you hear what it sounds like. All right guys, here we are underneath our 01 Chevrolet Corvette here. Again, we got this car on consignment, so we want to put it up on the lift, of course, go through it with you, you know, from front to back here, let you know exactly what we're looking at here as far as all the components go, and go over the condition of everything as we see it. So starting at the front here, of course, with the Corvette, we've got that front chin spoiler here, or the air dam here, and it's all in good shape, all intact, all mounted good and secure as it should be. If we come back a little bit further, next thing that we're going to come in contact with is the radiator and the fans. So the radiator itself is an aluminum radiator, and it does in fact have the dual electric fans on it with their own shroud. So again, the shroud itself is all complete underneath here. It's not cracked or broken anywhere, all good and solid. Radiator is free from any leaks or drips, nothing along the bottom side of this radiator, nor at the petcock, nor at any of the connections here at the bottom side of the radiator. Come back a little further and we'll talk about some of the suspension. Not much to really go over with this particular car. It's pretty much all factory, all stock OE stuff here, but it does have the 1-inch front sway bar on it. Your sway bar bushings and sway bar end links, those are all in really good shape here. All of your A-arms, the spring that kind of transverses the car here, everything there is all in good shape, and like I said, nothing out of the ordinary for a Corvette here, all stock stuff. Now it is a power steering, power brake car, obviously, disc brakes on all four corners, but once again, it is all the stock components here, so whenever it comes time to buy things like brake pads, brake rotors, so forth, you're going to be able to go to just about any of your auto parts stores locally and pick these kind of items up. And then of course, wheels and tires on the car. These are the factory 5-spoke chrome wheels here. They are 17s on the front, 18s on the back. And then it also has general G-Max tires on it on all 4 corners. So you're going to have matching tread on all 4, but like I just mentioned, you do have 17-inch wheels on the front, 18-inch wheels on the back. Now the tire size on the front is 245. Let me check this out. 245/45 ZR17s, and then we'll go over the tire size once we get to the rear of the car. If we come in towards the center now, again, we're going to be looking at the underside of the motor. It is the numbers match original motor for the car, and on this particular car, it's the 5.7 liter LS1 350 motor. Oil pan is nice and dry underneath here, and as we come back to the transmission, this is the 4L60E automatic 4-speed transmission. So it is all nice and dry underneath here as well. Obviously, the next kind of thing that you see here is going to be the exhaust system on the car. Once again, all factory exhaust too on this vehicle, and it's all in really good shape too. So you've got your factory cats, be it as small as what they are there and in good shape underneath here. All of your piping is in good shape. I believe it is, I think about a 2 3/8, maybe a 2.5-inch exhaust here, but all of the piping all looks good. Again, you've got the 2 small cats, then you've got 2, kind of medium-sized cats here, all of which are in good shape. Once your exhaust tubing starts here, you'll have your O2 sensors here. Those are all installed and still all functioning just fine. And then of course the complete exhaust. And then once we get to the rear of the car, you'll see the factory mufflers and the exhaust tips as we get back there. As far as the frame and the floors go, well, again, not much to really go over here other than it all looks pretty good underneath here. Again, with the Corvettes, you can see you've got the panels in here, the flat panels. They do all of that stuff there just to basically make that car as aerodynamic and kind of flatten off the bottom as much as they possibly can. But again, everything is all intact. Everything seems to be all sealed up really good. Your bracing and so forth that is here is all present, the stuff that should be here. All of your heat shields are all here intact and all in good shape here. As far as the rear end of the car goes, this is going to be your factory rear end, the factory differential. It's a POSI unit, a 315 gear in there. Again, like I said, it's the factory rear end. You've got your telescoping axles. So all of your boots and so forth, those are all intact. There's no rips or tears anywhere on like your CV axles and stuff like that. Those all look really good. All your suspension arms, ball joints and so forth are all in really good shape here. As I mentioned, disc brakes all the way around. So you've got the rear discs here, the 18-inch wheels. And as far as the tires go back here, again, those same general G-Max tires, but the size on these are 275/40 ZR18s. So again, a little bit bigger tire for on the back, but all matching tread. The rest of the suspension back here, your leaf spring and so forth, your transverse leaf, again, all of which is in good shape here. And then of course we get to the very rear of the car. We do have a 1/2 inch, or no, I think it's a 3/4 inch rear sway bar on the back. Again, bushings and end links all in great shape. Here's those factory mufflers there that I talked about. Those are all intact and still in really good condition. Of course, your tailpipes here with your quad tips here. Again, just a real nice finished look there to that exhaust, but again, that's what the Corvette came with there from the factory. So that's pretty much it for underneath our Corvette here. Again, I always try to remind you folks that we are in fact an ATC trailer dealer. If you're interested in possibly getting one of those or finding out a little bit more information on them, definitely you can go right to our car website to the inventory tab and click trailer inventory on the drop down, or you can can go directly to our trailer website, which is hankstershaulers.com, and you'll be able to see the pricing, descriptions, options, and photos of all of the inventory that we have here in stock ready to be sold. With that said, we'll go ahead and get our Corvette lowered here on the lift. We'll go underneath the hood here, fire this thing up. That way you get to hear what that LS1 sounds like.